These friends be like, get that advice, get that help, then leave.
Like, peace out. Acting all buddy, like, don't do that.
Oh, you different, you changed.
Yeah, I changed because you made me change.
You say my name, say my name. If you claim you want me, it ain't no whip.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Taram.
I'm Ngozi.
And today we're going to be telling you the 5 type of friends to avoid at all costs.
In high school, I had friends like this, and I was all about quantity over quality. It's okay to have a small group of friends as long as you know they're loyal.
So the first friend you guys need to avoid is the drama queen, okay? The drama queen is a girl that always wants to be in drama. She wants to be in the latest news, and she wants to be a part of every single friendship fight or breakup that's going on in school or in just in general in life. And I've noticed with these type of people, their love for drama is rooted in their love for attention. They want to be front and center. They want all the attention, whether it's good or negative. They don't care. And if you're their friend, they're going to drag you in with them, okay? They're going to make you stay in the arguments and be in the drama that you don't want to be in. And if you're a person that doesn't like attention and doesn't like to be in drama, you're going to have a lot of hard times with this, especially if you're soft-spoken. So just avoid these people at all costs, because eventually they're going to get bored of the other type of drama and start drama with you. They're going to start with you. These people are so toxic because they're going to make you ostracize yourself from other people that you don't really have a problem with just because they have a problem with them. And it's not like it's a valid thing. Like, obviously, if you have a friend that like your friend doesn't really like, you're gonna not really be with that friend if you could tell they really hurt your friend. But they're gonna make you ostracize yourself from people that like helped you with your homework, people that give you a ride home every day. Like, that's not my business, that's your business. We're friends, but that drama didn't have to be started, so why do I have to be dragged into it? So just stay away from those friends and you'll be great.
The second friend to avoid is the friend that secretly hates you. And I know you're gonna be like, how do I know she secretly hates me? But this is the type of friend when you have an accomplishment, she like, oh my goodness, I'm so proud of you, but low-key wish you failed or something. And the only way to really like know what type of friend that is you have to follow your intuition. Out of your friendship, I'm sure this person will show signs, but this friend is the most toxic friend because they can be planning on your downfall. And that's why I always say keep it private until you know it's permanent, because unless you know this is like your ride or die, your best friend or your family, you don't know who's wishing on your downfall. So don't feel free to tell everyone every single accomplishment you have in life. I know people get excited, they want to tell people what happened in life, but just keep it private because you don't know, like someone can be speaking down on you, and I believe words have power. So if people keep on speaking down on you, like eventually it will happen. So just keep it private till it's permanent and just follow your intuition.
Just because you're friends with someone doesn't mean you need to tell them everything. Like, there's certain friends you can tell certain things to, and certain friends you kind of keep that to yourself because you know the type of person they are. And I don't feel like that's fake, that's just adapting to your friendships. So the next type of friend to avoid is the gossiper. The gossiper is someone that's always talking about someone's business. They don't want to be in the drama, okay? But they're always talking about someone's business and they're gossiping about someone. And they're gossiping about someone to you, but also you'll notice with the gossiper, they'll be like, I heard this person was saying this and this about you. I defended you though. Or they don't even say they defended you. But like a lot of people say, you have to think to yourself, what made them so comfortable to be able to talk to them about you and talk negatively about you to them? That tells you a little bit about the type of person your friend is, okay? So the gossiper likes to talk, but they like to cover their tracks, okay? They're gonna say, oh, I heard she said this, but like, I don't know though, or like, I can't tell you who said it. Girl, cause you said it. Okay, you low-key don't like me and I know it. So you just gotta watch out for these girls because they'll get you into drama, okay? They're not the drama queen because they don't wanna be in the drama. That's why they're the gossiper. They go and tell different stories to people, and then you'll go and you'll try to verify what the person they're telling you about, and they'll be like, oh, I never said that. So just beware of the gossiper because they're gonna get you into a lot of trouble.
And if you are friends with a gossiper, when they tell you things, just don't respond because they're gonna be like, oh, but after I said this, she said that, because that's just how drama starts. And especially in high school, I feel like everyone just sticks with their friend group because it's high school. Like in college, you can just meet multiple people, but high school is pretty secluded. So just be quiet, like just be like, oh really? Okay, because once you say, oh, I knew she was like, it's over. Like they're gonna be like, oh yeah, and she told me this, and then that's just how drama starts. And if you're not into drama, just stay quiet. Like don't even, or just try to change the subject, because I'm telling you, it'll backfire.
And even if you feel comfortable with this gossiper, don't tell them if you're having problems with anyone. Don't tell them how you feel about anyone, because they will use it against you. When you confront them about stuff, they'll be like, but you said you didn't like her, so I don't know why you're so mad, you know? So just keep your feelings to yourself when it comes to this person. You can still be their friend, but be their friend with caution.
So the next friend to avoid is the negative friend. And I know you're like, what's the difference between the negative friend and the friend that secretly hates you? The difference is the negative friend like may actually like you, they just may be a negative person. In 2020, like put everyone's mood down, so that's okay. But I'm talking about the friend that every single day just has something negative to say. Like you can tell them about your accomplishment and they will find the con of it. Like they're just generally not happy people. And that affects you, because imagine telling someone like good news, you're so excited, and the person just, you know, says, oh, but if you do this, this can happen. It's just like, give me my moment, like give me my moment to be happy. And I believe that the negative friend is just not happy with their own life, so they try to portray their life on you by like making you think of the con of every situation instead of the pro. So just stay away from them, because you want to protect your energy at all costs, and a negative friend is draining. It's so draining.
Okay, so the last type of friend that you need to avoid at all costs is the ghoster. Now, hear me out, okay? Because I often take breaks from like being social with my friends and just being out there. Like sometimes I just need my me time, and I don't hit my friends up every day. So that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the person that just goes completely ghost for weeks and for months. They're not checking up on you. They're not checking in. You don't know what's going on in their life, and you're like, are they alive? Like you're very confused. And it's often because they just don't want to talk to anyone else. They're focusing on their self, but they don't give an explanation. They just leave you, and then when they come back, they expect you to be there for them. I've experienced friends like this, and often they're very narcissistic and they're egotistic because they think the world revolves around them. When they come back, they're gonna want to come back on their time. Doesn't matter how you're feeling, what you're going through, they just come back when they want. You gotta be ready for them. You gotta be available for them. But it's like, okay, what if I want my time? Okay, you're coming at the wrong time, but no, they want you to be there for them. And they're the type of friend that usually only lets you talk about their problems. You're constantly talking about them. You're constantly fixing their problems, which is fine, but it's not reciprocated. Like they don't care how you are. They don't care how you're affected by their actions. They just care about themselves. So, and if you dare to go ghost on them, it's gonna be a riot. Start a riot. It's gonna be a riot. Like if you try to you pull a them on them, it's over. They don't like being treated how they treat other people. So beware for the ghoster, because they won't check up on you. They won't make sure you're okay. And that shows you they don't care about you. They only care about themselves. And if the shoe fits, wear it, because I know a lot of people like this. So.
I had a friend like this in high school. Like when she was in a mood, I'm telling you, she went ghost. Like did not have any communication. And in high school, you see your friends all the time because you guys have classes. Like she'll like not talk to you during class or anything. But it's because, and I understand like everyone gets in their mood. People have family issues, like friendship issues. I get that. But it's just like, hey, like I don't feel like talking right now. Not ghost you, whatever. Then come back the next day. Oh, hey, like you know what I'm saying, acting all buddy. Like don't do that. And in college, I understand because I don't talk to my friends all the time. I'm busy, they're busy. Mm-hmm. That's okay, because we know how our friendship is. It's if you go like months without saying anything.
And people do this. People do this.
Or if you hit them up and they don't respond back to you, that's how you know like they're ghosting you. Know your worth. Don't let a friend just use you when she has troubles, or when her life is perfect, she doesn't hit you up. Know your worth. If it's vice versa, they would not like that. They would, because they depend on you, so you cannot ghost them. Like they can't even imagine it. So just know your worth. If they do it back to you, I know two wrongs will make a right, but you have to know your worth. You can't let your friend ghost you, just use you for convenience. Mm-hmm. And then when she's done with you, okay, when I'm in my mood again, when I'm having trouble in my life, I'm gonna hit you up again. They should be your friends on good terms and bad terms.
And it's crazy because they only like to talk when something happens in their life. Like I saw this TikTok, it was like me listening to my friends, and I'm like giving input, I'm talking to them, I'm giving them advice. My friends listening to me. Like, my friends don't be listening and giving the same energy that I give. Granted, I like to listen with a lot of my friends. I don't like to talk about my issues, but I feel like if you're just constantly hitting me up because you're going through something or you need something, and when I tell you, when they notice you're making time for yourself and you're not putting up with their crap, they're gonna guilt trip you with something that happened in their life, a story that happened, or a reason why you need to be there for them again. It's a toxic circle, and it's hard because if you're someone that loves hard, it's gonna be hard for you to kind of give them the same energy that they're giving, but sometimes you just gotta put yourself first and really know your worth, like she said.
During quarantine, I really felt like I got to know myself. I got to know my friends, like good and bad. Like I noticed their good sides, their bad sides, but I think one pro of quarantine was I put myself first, and I just found out a lot of new things about myself that I didn't know prior to quarantine. So, and one of the things were friendships. Like I noticed that a lot of friendships were one-sided. I learned that some friends were just becoming distant for no reason. So I became distant. I just focused on myself, and I feel like I'm a whole different person pre-quarantine than pre-quarantine.
Yeah, and that's a funny thing. When you start focusing on yourself and you start knowing your worth, I have many friends where I'm just a very nice person, and it's to my detriment. Like, I'm so nice that I used to let people walk all over me because I would put them first. And so when I started putting myself first, they thought I was being mean. I'm like, oh, so I'm putting myself first is a negative thing in your eyes? And I'm not even talking about ghosting them and being rude or being egotistical like them, but you just simply saying, no, this is me time, or no, I'm not going to put up with that action. To them, it's, oh, you different, you changed. Yeah, I changed because you made me change. You put me through this, and now I have to adapt to my situations, okay? Because when I tell you, they will burn you out. And they'll be fine. They'll be growing and they'll be blossoming because you're helping them. You'll be burnt out. You won't know yourself. So if you notice this happening, you just gotta drop that friend or talk to them. Usually you try to talk to them first and they're like, okay. Or they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. But if they don't fix it, that just shows you how much you mean to them, which is not a lot. Like, these friends be like, get that advice, get that help, then leave. Like,
peace out.
Peace out. No, this is not how that works. It's not TikTok, okay?
Even if you're in high school and you're like, but these are my only friends. I know it's hard because in high school, everyone cares about numbers. They don't really care about like who's a good friend or not. Like, okay, but I have more friends than you. But when you graduate, I'm telling you, you don't even have to go to college. You're just gonna meet more people in life, whether it's work, whether it is college or the work field. Like, don't feel stuck to the friends you have now, because I'm telling you, you have your whole life ahead of you to make these lifelong connections, these lifelong friends. Thank you guys so much for watching. There's nothing wrong being choosy, being picky when it comes to your friends, because these are the people that you spend most of your time with. So you want to protect your energy. And if these people are lowering your energy, cut them off. Just hang out with people who protect your energy, who actually want the best for you.
And if you don't cut these people off or you keep them in your life, you're taking away space that could be filled with people that are joyous and will fill your life with so much happiness. Like, I just thought I had to put up with certain actions of friends because I just thought, like, is this just what every friendship is like? But then when I make friends with people that aren't draining and are constantly filling me, and I don't have to give so much of myself up, or it's an equally yoked friendship, that's when I feel the most fulfilled. And I'm like, imagine having your whole circle like that. Like, you'll be such a fulfilled person. Just know if your friends are like one of these 5 people, there's better out there. It doesn't seem like it, but you can't just rely on your hometown or your high school town to be where you get your friends. Like, there's a lot of people in this world, so just hold on tight and you'll meet them one day. Make sure you follow us on our socials, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.